Hi guys, hey, we are doing the field test of the new DJI Pocket 2 camera. And one of the great things is they got I got the combo pack because it comes with a wireless microphone, which is right here. And you don't have to use a lapel mic or anything like that, but it's all wireless. And it has the Wi-Fi module that clicks in, so you don't have to worry about it falling off or anything like that. Which is one of the problems of the other ones. And actually today is the maiden voyage of me taking out the Pocket in the kayak. So I want to see how it does. We got some hot air balloons getting ready to cross the lake here, so I'm going to turn this thing around and get some shots of that. Now this does have zoom now, where you can zoom in your shots and stuff like that, but I think it's going to be an awesome camera. It's almost the same size as the original Osmo Pocket. It's just a hair bigger. Some of the accessories are interchangeable. However, the in-charge case, where it charges it up as you know, that big roller round one, that is not interchangeable. That's still only good for the Osmo Pocket. So anyway, I'm going to turn this thing around and let you get some of these shots here. We are out on my local lake, and I am actually testing a lot of things on this today because I have an event coming up. I'm going to go up and do a review up around San Augustine, and I want to make sure the audio and all that kind of stuff works really cool. So basically all I'm doing right now is just doing some test footage, see how this thing works out. Now, one of the great things is with the new Wi-Fi module, and it has the mic transmitter built into it and all that kind of stuff, it has two metal clips that you have to hit this little lever to get it to come off. So that's a great feature right there. I don't have to worry about the thing falling off. I was on an event, I think it was last week or a week ago, before that, where I had the Osmo Pocket put on the Wi-Fi, and then where I had the Wi-Fi adapter quarter 20 mounted. And fortunately, when we got back to shore and I went to pick the boat up, it popped out of the Wi-Fi adapter because there's really nothing holding it. Now here on the Pocket 2, their Wi-Fi adapter has spring clips inside, and there's a little lever in front that you have to depress to be able to release it. And it's really cool. It also combo comes with a lot of cool stuff. It comes with the wireless microphone, all the little accessories, the dead cat. It comes with the Wi-Fi module, a standard quarter 20 bottom if you want to pull off the stock bottom and put that on, and you just want to mount the Pocket by itself on a quarter 20. And let me see, what else does that thing come with? Now for the combo, if you order the combo, guys, you get the wireless microphone, the Wi-Fi transmitter thingy, which mounts on the bottom with those two metal clips. It comes with a really cool case. Now, like I said earlier, unfortunately you can't use the old round charge case, but the case they did, they actually put indents and a magnetic strip to hold the wide angle lens that comes with the combo kit, and also allows you to hold the dongle that slides in, so you can put that in the bottom of the kit, and that's really cool. But my big thing is the larger sensor size. It shoots 4K at 60, but however, it will not track at 4K at 60. It will only track at 4K at 30 and below. So if you're wanting to shoot 4K 60 in tracking, it ain't gonna happen. It doesn't work. Now, all the other features, the Mimo app and all that kind of stuff, are all the same. That hasn't changed. Has the story mode and pano and hyperlapse, slow-mo, all that. All the other things that are in the Mimo app, and if you had the Osmo Pocket, you're well versed in that particular program. What excited me to buy the Pocket 2 was one thing and one thing only. That was the clip-on wireless transmitter microphone, thus taking out the need for me to take my pocket recorder with me, a lapel mic with me, and all that kind of stuff. So that I didn't have to do anymore. And so I'm testing that out today, so it hasn't been proven yet. And once I get home and get it into post-production and all that kind of stuff like that, then I can be able to test out the quality of the audio. We'll be back in a bit. Hi guys, we are up what I call coming up to my coffee shop. This is where I always take a break on the lake and drink some coffee. It's really cool here. I did use the zoom feature a little while ago on some stills. So I was shooting a hot air balloon that was in the air, but it actually works pretty good. And like I said, I'm coming up to my coffee hangout. I did a video one day where I came up to this end of this dock and ordered a latte and put in sound effects with cars and stuff like that. It was fun. Anyway, this is where I kind of sit. It's like halfway around the lake, and this lake is Old Lake Davenport in Davenport, Florida. And it's right behind my house, so I do a lot of my testing here for different products and kayaks and stuff like that. This is where I do the maiden voyage to test out anything to make sure, because I'm not that far away from the house if something goes wrong. And then once it's been proven, then I know we're all good. We're coming into some wake here, which is really cool. And that hot air balloon is just starting to come over by the trees. I'm going to do a little directional stuff here. There we are in the pan mode. Now I got it set at the default speed. Okay, now I'm going to take the zoom and zoom it up. That's 2x. And in video, you can go 2x, and in photo, I think it's 4x, but I'm not really sure. Let me go back down to regular. So it's got a pretty decent zoom. I mean, it's a great feature because they didn't have zoom before. So you do have that additional feature now where you can do a zoom. All right, well, I'm going to stop recording right now and get in a different position, have my coffee at my little coffee stop here. So we'll be back in a bit. A lot of hot air balloons out here this morning, guys. Man, I'm watching them. They're going down. Looks like they're landing over at the other side over there. There's one coming down way short. He's going to have to pick it up a little bit, or he's going to get caught in those wires. A lot of activity this morning. It's Sunday morning. There's one of those motorized parasails or whatever they call those things. He's out flying over here, and I've seen 4 balloons so far this morning. But typical Sunday morning here out in Florida, when it starts getting cool, the activity starts picking up. Also today, for you Advanced Element, Advanced Frame fans, I am checking out a new cushion. And it's actually almost 3 inches in height. It's a memory foam cushion. And it feels good, but it does set you up higher in the craft. I don't know if that's going to be a problem. I haven't seen any difference in stability. So anyway, guys, I'm going to continue the paddle here. This is kind of the boring end of the lake. It's where you see some homes and stuff like that. So we're going to get into some of that, but I've run it through some of its paces already, and I'm going to try the wide angle lens. I did bring it with me today. Now, if you're in water, guys, you want to be careful with this, because one mistake, this thing will go in the water. So let me kick this on. Okay, the wide angle lens is now on. And I don't know if it impacted the tracking. I don't know if I have my tracking set right. Now it's tracking. I don't think I have it set on auto tracking because it's supposed to do that automatically. So what I've done now is I put on the wide angle lens. And earlier I was talking about the case that comes with it. Well, they put in 2 slots where you can put your dongle right here and here, and then a magnetic spot right there to where it will hold your wide angle lens. And then they open this section up. So when you want to store it with the Wi-Fi module connected, you can do that and then protect the gimbal and all that kind of stuff. So good thinking on DJI right there. I've already used it that way and it really works cool. I just slide it over the whole unit and it'll hang out about this far down with the Wi-Fi module attached. So hey, it's cool. So anyway, that's the wide angle lens. I'll probably shoot the rest of this video using the wide angle lens, or maybe doing some switch off work and see what the differences are. In fact, there's a big gator that hangs out right here, so I'm going to kind of go around this area before I start playing around with the camera some more, because I don't want to be his breakfast today. Yeah, here's my open spot. Like I said, I use this lake a lot, guys, for testing equipment, different cameras, kayaks, paddles, PFDs, you name it. Anything to do with kayaking and stuff. This is basically where I do the first test of the product, and then I take it out on one of our adventures for Paddling Places, Florida. So what I'm going to do right now, guys, I'm going to go ahead and remove the lens. I don't know if you should do this while it's turned on, but I didn't read anything that says it ain't cool. So I'm going to do that right now. Let you see the difference. Okay, it did keep the tracking. I think the reason it didn't track before, my hand blocked the lens and it caused it to lose its tracking. Now I'm going to put it back on. So you guys can tell me, it looks like it's not crazy, but I do see an addition of more wide angle, more widespread this way. So it's really kind of cool. So anyway, we're going to get back to paddling here because we're going to, like I said, we're getting to the boring end here, and this is where I just get my workout in and start paddling real fast and all that kind of stuff to get up and around and over to that side. What I'm going to do, guys, is paddle up this way and then paddle all the way over to here, and that's when all the civilian stuff kind of goes away, and then I'll see you in a bit. Hi guys, what I'm doing right now is I want to show you using my GoPro Hero 9 how I've got this setup done. You can see it here, and down on the bottom here I've got a small tripod that sits on the Fujitech FT568. I set up a little clip webbing clamp right here to keep this in place. Then I used a bicycle mount to hold the cell phone, and then screw that right in here to mount the Pocket 2. And that's how I did it before using the Osmo Pocket, and this is how I'm using it now. And let me get this set where I want it. You guys can see it up there, and you can see how this thing is all set up. And this is what I use a lot on all my video reviews. This is the main camera that I use. Now, yes, I do have a still camera inside here. It doesn't get a lot of use, but once in a while when I see some extremely cool looking wildlife and stuff like that, then I use the big lens camera and stuff like that, and that's in the bag right now. So anyway, we're gonna shut this part down, but I wanted to share to you how I do this, and that's how it's all set up. And it's really a clean setup. I do it once I'm on water, except when I'm in the Air Evolution. When I'm in the Air Evolution, because of its cockpit size, I set all of this stuff that you see here up before I launch. And then I just step into the craft and I go. So hey, we'll be back in a bit. Hi guys, I'm still running the wide angle lens on the Pocket 2, but what I want to do now is test the audio differences between the stock audio on the Pocket 2 and the transmitter microphone right here on my neck. So I'm going to shut this one off. Using strictly the audio that is on the Pocket 2. Now they made a lot of improvements in their microphone placement this time. They got forward and aft, side and up and down and all that kind of stuff. But it's supposed to have improved it tenfold. It just what I got is a notice here that I just turned off the wireless microphone, which is kind of cool. So anyway, we're going to do a test here. Now I'm going to turn it back on and let it do its thing. Now once you pair it, you only have to pair it once, and you don't have to pair it again. Now I'm using the wireless microphone, and it's clipped to my shirt. Now when I have my Winner PFD on, it'll be clipped to a tab right here on this side right there, and that's where it's going to be. So it's going to be really awesome. So we are going to continue our paddle here. We're getting close to the end. Plus there's a lot of rain in the forecast today, so I got to be off the water kind of early. So I'm kind of heading back in. Now I did try the hyperlapse. That worked out really well. The time lapse you want to do on a tripod in one single spot, because I thought it was similar to where you can move around. Yeah, you can't, because it jerks all over the place. I did a 4-second clip and I just threw it away. It was horrible. But I didn't know that, so that's how you learn. But the hyperlapse worked really, really cool. I'll probably finish up this video going into the hyperlapse. Now, first thing I want to do is get over here. Let me spin this around. Now, you see that dock right there? That's the dock to where I live. But these HOAs, they are such a pain in the ass that they restrict you from doing a lot of stuff. Oh, you can't go here this time of day or that time of day, and oh no, it's not safe, COVID, and you know, I'm over it. I am totally over it. So I quit using this altogether. I mean, it's a nice facility. They got a nice thing there. They have their own ramp, launch ramp, which we'll be coming up to here shortly. But again, then you got to jump through hoops to get a key. Now here's the fun part. You got to have your kayak insured and licensed. You don't have to do that in Florida. So guess what? I can't get a key. I mean, this is really stupid. And you know, and it's just a padlock to a standard soft dock launch. So I go to Northeast Regional Park, which is 1 mile away from my door. But this I could do, and it would be like a quarter mile away if I was able to use my own dock. And you know, you pay people for this. Unbelievable. Anyway, we're going to continue our paddle, and we will be back in a bit.